So far.
And them 3
Let's
words.
do it. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Going. Them 3 words was not the 3 words we think you wanted America to hear.
Feliz la di da, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we roll. Yeah.
That was also not one of the words on the list of words that were approved
Hey, bro,
by corporate.
my Spanish is improved immersely.
Immersely?
Hey, immersely.
This is exactly why we know you niggas need to stay in school. Stay in school, nigga. Stay in
You'll
school.
be a fool to stay in school. Go to the NFL. That's what you really need to do.
Nah. You know, most of them niggas not gonna make it to NFL.
Nah,
no matter
you don't
how
know
hard
that,
they
nigga.
try.
You don't know that. You gonna make it though.
Nah, bro. They
I
not
believe in
gonna
all
make
you
you.
niggas.
Don't ever believe this man when it comes time for him to talk about you gonna make it in the NFL because you're not gonna make it.
Aren't they flying Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, I mean, Patrick kind of wrote his own death warrant.
I didn't actually look into it. I just know that they was flying. I'm like, what all did he say?
He said something about Ukraine, bro. You know, we can't talk about Ukraine.
Podcast.
Say what?
He talking to somebody in the background. We just gonna close his little certificate out.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
Oh, don't worry. We gonna close your certificate out.
A black card.
We gonna take your certificate and we gonna crumble it up.
We got certificates now?
Yeah. We always have certificates. What are you talking about, bro? Come on, man. Act like you know. Act like you know.
I'm actually good at acting like I don't know. It's a skill.
I mean, is it a skill or is it just who you are?
Both.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know, you can't stop the man who's got the plan.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to another episode of Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I'm Riker. You have Reed, Armstead, Sham, and we have our special guest today, Grace. Also on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram Everyday Black Men, and Everyday Black Man Facebook page. You can also catch us on our Patreon, EBMP. We have all kind of exclusive episodes there. Everything debuts there first. And our website is www.everydayblackmen.com. But Armstead is the one who had or who found this special guest. So Armstead, go ahead and introduce your special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grace. She's one of my clients in the gym, and she has a business that I would like to have her introduce to you guys. Grace, go ahead, take the wheel.
Hey guys, I'm Grace Breon. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on your podcast today. I'm the owner and CEO of Brochet Nutrition, where we make all things taste great. So it's a juice health company, and basically we aim to help heal people naturally with herbs and all natural health juices. I'm also by profession a nutritionist. So the everyday 9 to 5, I'm helping people make better life choices. You can find us on Instagram at Brochet Nutrition and also Facebook Brochet Nutrition Juice Lounge. Also on TikTok, you can find us there as well. The name on TikTok is Brochet Nutrition as well, or the Grace Bree on. And my website is brochetnutrition.com.
Now, not everybody is going to be as fast. Can you spell that out for them?
Yes, spell that out.
Absolutely. So it's BRESHAE nutrition.com. BRESHAE nutrition.com.
Thank you very much. And I know a lot of people have different ways that they got into, you know, what they're currently doing or what they enjoy. Where did your journey with nutrition begin?
Well, it began initially when my grandmother took ill from congested heart failure and diabetes, the complications of those health ailments. And so I just from then on I kind of devoted. She passed away in 2000 and maybe 10, and then from then on I kind of devoted myself to help people with different health ailments like, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressures, CHF, cardiovascular diseases, different things like that, helping them heal without medication or reducing their medication consumption. So I'm actually a clinical nutritionist, and so if anyone needs any of those services as well, you can book a consultation at nutrition.com as well, and we can take a look at your labs, and we can go from there. But um, I was inspired to become a nutritionist from the demise of my grandmother. So my mom has diabetes as well. So I just want to make a concerted and conscious effort to make sure that I am making the better choices, not only for myself but for my family, and for generations to come. So
Okay, okay, sounds good. How long have you been a nutritionist?
I've been a nutritionist for since 2013. I've been a certified nutritionist for 2000, or clinical nutritionist since 2013. And I went to Lamar University in Texas, in Beaumont, Texas. Um have a degree. I have a degree in dietetic nutrition. And I obtained my degree in 2013, and then out the door, I was, working at different health clinics and different things like that. And I went on to um, work in medical centers, and came to Atlanta. I now work for the Board of Health right now, so helping those people that are the demographic of geriatrics, people that have HIV, people that have different ailments, of course, like cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, those types of things, helping them get off of that medication or helping them manage their diet in conjunction with taking medication. But I've been a nutritionist for 10 years now.
Awesome. That sounds great. Yeah, that was a great question, Armstead. If there's one thing that the average person could do, Grace, that you think would make it better for them as far as health outcomes, what is something from maybe just a nutritional standpoint that you'd recommend that people pick up?
Absolutely, absolutely. So for one, you always want to start. I always say start with your mindset. You have to be ready, and willing to take in control of your health. And so I always say, like, kind of get your mindset together. Go to counseling. But as far as like product wise or anything like that, I don't like to say detox, but I always like to say start with like a 1, 2, or 3, or even 7 day juice fast where you're just juicing foods, so your body is not having to break down the foods and the chemicals in the foods, so much. You're giving your body a break by um doing a juice cleanse. So I would start there, doing a juice cleanse, fasting, just allowing your body to rest. It's very important for your body to, rest, especially since we've been eating so many, foods with chemicals and additives, and preservatives, all our life. So I would start there with maybe a juice fast, and I would just say, just get your mental health on the right track.
All right, thanks, Grace. I think that's definitely some great advice. Certainly, it's great to start from a clean slate and be able to, use things that oftentimes, people talk about juicing, but they don't actually go into it. Um, so we've talked a bit about what people can do to be better. Obviously, mental health matters. Being someone that works in the clinical field, what are some of the stuff that you see, especially in Atlanta? Is there one big, mental issue or clinical issue that you're seeing a lot, or is it different things at different times?
Absolutely. So in the Atlanta area, because I'm from Texas, and I started in Texas, but in the Atlanta area, I see that HIV is very prevalent. in the Black community, and also diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol. I may see people. I may see about maybe I say maybe 20 people a day. And out of those 20 people, I'm maybe mainly seeing people with diabetes, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. So these are things that can be managed with diet and exercise. Not saying that, it will completely heal them. Eventually, you keep working at it. Of course, you can be healed from these things in conjunction with, taking the supplements and herbs. But that is the main, those are the main ones that I'm seeing every day. And it can be a little bit overwhelming with the amount of people that have it. And some people have it and they don't even know it. And so that's where we come in as professionals to help, navigate the diagnoses and also the treatment plan. So those would be the main ones, especially HIV, especially HIV. So definitely, that's of course preventable with protection, and that they have different things like prep and all of those types of things. But those are the things that I'm seeing every day.
Excellent, excellent. Definitely want to make sure that people are taking care of their diagnoses. Now, let's say someone gets on that juice cleanse, and they've been doing juicing for a full week. They've been doing some carrots and some apples, and a little bit of the good stuff. When they're coming back on to solid food, do you have a recommendation or a way that you think we should go about it? And then Sham, I'll let you get a question in after that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So after the juice cleanse, definitely I do have a meal plan. It's a month meal plan that I actually provide for you. It's pretty much raw foods. So you want to gradually start by eating food. So you start with your solid fruits and vegetables afterwards, and protein. And then when I'm speaking about protein, I mean in like maybe like your lean proteins, for example, chicken, turkey, fish, those types of things. You want to stay away from any fried foods. But I do have a system in place where if you do order the juice cleanse, I have a 3 day and 7 day. I also have a 7 day or 3 day for diabetics as well. Where I'm not putting, of course, I'm not putting the agave in there, and it's just straight herbs and vegetables and fruits that have a low glycemic index, basically fruits that do not raise their sugar level as high, as opposed to high glycemic, foods. So I do have a system in place where I automatically I send you the 3 day step by step what you're going to be eating during the juice fast, and then also I send you a 30 day post post juice cleanse, step by step what you would need to eat, and then after the 30 days, I would just recommend to just continue to stay out for the fast food, stay out for the fried foods. Try to eat as much fruits and vegetables as you can. Of course, and protein. Of course, and you're going to add those whole grains. Those whole grains are important. Fiber is definitely important as it relates to like health ailments, like especially for cholesterol, diabetes. Fiber and heart problems. Fiber is very important. So adding those whole grains in too are very important. So I will provide you with the actual meal plan that you would need post after the juice cleanse. But basically, I would recommend a raw, like a raw. I don't like to say diet, but or like a raw lifestyle after 30 days after the juice cleanse.
Excellent, thank you.
For the intestinal tract as well. So I would say.
Hmm.
So all that would be good for the intestinal tract too, I would say.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So the gut health. So I always say the gut is your second brain. And it really is like when you really break down like the biological